Good morning, GPCSL. How's everybody this morning? Woohoo! All right. Well, let's start off with some music.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Everything I need.
This is
to
our
know.
theme is about you can't do everything yourself, and sometimes you gotta let go, let spirit take a cue from spirit, and so we are gonna have some songs that fit that theme. And the first one, you know well, maybe you want to stand up. It's Everything I Need to Know.
Here we go. Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be whole about what lies before me. Everything I need to be whole about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be at peace about what lies before me. Everything I need to be at peace about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me. Oh, sweet peace, the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be strong about what lies before me. Everything I need to be strong about what lies before me is available to me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me my good right now. I am open to good. I am open to my good right now. I am open to good. I am open to good.
Good morning. Welcome to the Grants Pass Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Steve Van Meter, your senior minister bass player. I'm glad you decided to wear green this morning if you did, or if you did not, like me. There's enough green to go around, it looks like. I know that you have a lot of different places you could be this morning, but you found yourself here. So sit back, relax. We have a wonderful program planned for you. And we're going to start with what we start every Sunday with, which is our vision mission statement up here on the screen that says, we are an open, loving, spiritual community dedicated to evolving consciousness through teaching spiritual principles. Again, thank you for being here. And we're going to have some announcements now. So I would like to invite Jamaica Wallace, our board president, as well as practitioner, up to read our announcements. Let's hear it for Jamaica.
Good morning, everybody. I love all this green. Yay! Happy St. Patty's Day. Well, speaking of Happy St. Patty's Day, I had a little bird tweet in my ear before I came up here that we do have a little celebration happening here in our congregation as well. Ethel and Merlin here had their first date on St. Patrick's Day 62 years ago. Congratulations. You give me hope. So also, speaking of that, make sure you stay after the service today because we do have our St. Patty's Day potluck happening. We have some food and fellowship to hang out and get to know each other and visit with our friends. So also, we have our 2024 directories are now out and available. So if you would like to pick up your directory, our copies are available on the back counter over in the corner there. So make sure you grab that. And we are now also taking applications. We are having our community fun fair is going to be on June the 1st. And we are taking vendor and presenter applications from our congregants first. We know we have talent and creativity in our center, and we encourage you to consider being one of our vendors or a presenter. The theme this year is discovery. Please see Wendy or Reverend Steve if you have any questions, and the applications are available on the back counter. Upcoming events. This coming up Tuesday, March the 19th, we have our Call to Sacred Circle, Voices of Oneness. This is going to be from 5:30 to 8 p.m. The Call to Sacred Circle, Voices of Oneness, will inspire the experience of oneness through dance, drums, music, and storytelling. Collective joy is at the heart of this sacred circle and will be called in through both ancient and new traditions of sharing within the circle. We invite you to join in by bringing a drum or other percussion instrument and an open spirit. There will be a potluck from 5:30 to 6 with the circle ceremony beginning at 6 p.m. Please seek out Krish, Treja, or Vajra, or Lauren if you have any questions. And then we do have a class that's going to be starting coming up on Wednesday, March the 27th, and that is the treatment and meditation class. Janice Garbe, our practitioner here, it will be the teacher, and I will be assisting her with that. If you would like to get more information, it's available on the back counter, and the sign-up sheet is available back there as well. And we're going to continue the potluck rolling next Sunday as well because it is Easter. Or no, not next Sunday, I'm sorry. I'm time jumping, I apologize, back it up. 2 weeks from now. Easter Sunday, we are going to have a potluck. That's going to be on March the 31st at 11:30. Easter bunnies and colorful Easter eggs are bringing smiles to all of our faces. Please bring your favorite dish to welcome in spring renewal for our Easter Sunday potluck. And again, it's on the 31st, and there is a sign-up sheet available on the back counter, so you can just kind of give us a heads up of what you might be wanting to bring. And then we have exciting rock and roll with Reverend Steve coming up as well. Woohoo! That is going to be held Friday, April the 5th at 6 p.m. Come hear some of your favorite classic rock tunes and support our Sinner's New Roof. Red Steve's new band, Full Moon Project, will be featured. Suggested love offering donation of $10, and 100% of your donations will go to the GPCSL Building and Grounds for our new roof. So woohoo! Our third annual fun fair is coming up Saturday, June the 1st from 11 a.m. to 4. So get ready for the biggest bash of the year, our third annual fun fair. This summer's theme is discovery, and we want to inspire you to discover more fun and connection in your community. Our fun fair will have a bouncy house for kids, games, and a treasure hunt, great food from our Center Burger, and more. We will also have free snow cones for the kids this year again. We will offer a wide variety of vendors, presenters, and services such as spiritual readings, massage, and Reiki, as well as locally made jewelry, candles, arts, and crafts. And entry to this is free. So, woo. It begins at 11 a.m. and it goes till 4. And then our metaphysical book study continues on Sunday mornings from 9 to 9:45, and that is held over in the LEC. Currently, they are studying The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. And our meditation group continues directly after that book study, begins at 9:50 to 10:05. And again, that's over in the LEC, and that is just a time for us to go into the silence. So if you do find that you're entering after 9:50, please do it quietly so as not to disturb anybody. And I do believe that is the end of my announcements, except for, nope, I'm going to go forward. Yep, sorry, we changed things a little. I've been away. Okay. The flowers today, thank you, were from Lori Levine, and they're beautiful. Thank you so much, Lori. Do we have anybody that's here for their first time? Wonderful. Raise your hand. We have a gift for you. And again, please stay after. Oh, yeah. We're getting some more gifts. Hang on. We got to restack. And please do be sure to hang out after the service with us. Enjoy some food and fellowship. Hands up again. Hands up. Hands up. All right. Yeah. All right, and then just a reminder, if we do have any cell phones, please put them on silence. And that is the end of my announcements. Please stand, and we lead We Are One. Okay.
We are one, we are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity, we shall live in harmony as peace has come, as we are one. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity, we shall live in harmony as peace has come. Good morning, everyone. Wow, that's hot. I'm going to step back just a little bit. How's that? That better? You can hear me okay? All right, wonderful. Boy, is this the most happening place in Ridgecrest. Wow, I'm already in the desert. I'm already gone. I've already left the building. I'm sorry. Okay, no, let me start again. This is the most happening place in Grants Pass. I mean, I was listening to that list of fun activities, and I feel so excited about the fun things that are happening here. I'm really happy to be a part of that. All right, the gone part is me going to the desert. That's going to happen soon. I'm Trasia, by the way, for those of you who don't know me. Trasia Wiley, I'm a practitioner here at this center. What is a practitioner? We are here as the praying support for this center. We're here to pray with and for you. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about us and what we do here, on the back of your seat, there's a gold sheet. I don't happen to have one, but there's a gold sheet there that gives you a little bit more information and ways you can reach out and communicate with us individually. And it would be great to hear from you. All right, I got to figure out where I am. Okay, perfect. We have a gratitude coming up on the screen. Shall we read this together? I am deeply grateful that I can always tune in to divine wisdom and guidance. Yes, I am. So if you have a prayer request, there's a few different ways you can communicate that with the practitioner core. There's a yellow sheet, and feel free to just jot down your prayer request and drop it into the offertory plate, or there's a box back there. You can submit it online at our website, and it will definitely get to us. You can come to the back of the table and introduce yourself to Janet, who's also a practitioner here, and she'll be happy to help you connect with someone who can pray with you. There's several practitioners here today. Would you raise your hands if you're available to pray? Thank you, Practitioner Core. Lovely. Oh, and hey, don't forget the blue form. When it all comes together, however it comes together, because we know it will when we're praying with you, we love to hear about it. And that's what the blue forms are for. So share the joy of your life with us. We are here for you. So let's see, we have so many good things going on. We have another prayer. How about a prayer? There it is. How grand it is to tap into my intuition, that I can deliver divine solutions when I am open. I don't have to figure it all out. I invite inner guidance to lead and guide me. Wow, yes, very good, thank you. Deborah is still writing those for us. I just love those. Let's sing I Am Loved together, shall we? I am a little, and the music goes on. I have a little something to share with you this morning. I was thinking about our topic today and reading a few things, and wanted to share some with you. This is a few quotations that come together and create a beautiful message of love and encouragement. John Donahue, in Beauty, the Invisible Embrace, wrote, "We are from God and carry in our minds and hearts the ripple of the divine mind, the intuition, passion, and luminosity of the individual imagination are infused with urgency of the divine. Thus, when we enter into our creativity, we are in the rhythm
of the divine creator. Ernest Holmes in his writing adds, I am guided by the same intelligence and inspired by the same imagination that scatters the moonbeams across the waves and holds the forces of nature in its grasp. And we do not have to know the specific means by which our good is coming to us, for it is inherent in the law. We must be sure and never doubt that this good is forthcoming. Our intellect may become a great hindrance or a great help. If the intellect causes doubt, it is a hindrance. If, on the other hand, it reasons these things through and comes to the conclusion of their reality, it is a great help. Scott Aubrey, author of the publication Spiritual Passages, shares this. I trust my instinct. I listen to that inner voice and give credence to my hunches and intuitive flashes. Infinite mind is particularized in my mind, and the inexhaustible rush of brilliance, impressions, and inspiration flows through my conscious awareness. My consciousness is the inlet for cosmic imagination and the outlet for inspired manifestations. Let's take a few moments to just be with that. Take a nice breath together. There is only one thing happening here. Expanding, contracting, moving in, through, and as all things. Vast and intimate. This one source, always everywhere present, is the fire of brilliance within each and every one of us. We acknowledge that with great joy and gratitude. We affirm the beauty of this service, the time that we share together, treasure of these moments, the very breath of this place, with great gratitude, knowing that this service blesses and touches and moves us in exactly the right way, in the divine right way within us. We acknowledge the energy and effort that goes into creating this with great gratitude. Bless this service and release the good of it here, now, and throughout all time, knowing that the law of mind is forever yes, and affirming our words with us as we say together, and so it is. Let's take another nice deep breath together. It is good and very good to announce that we have some special music coming up with Chip and Bucky and the whole group. I think, is everybody coming? Oh, it's just Chip and Bucky this time. Wow. Oh, they're going to have a conversation about that. I'm staying out of that. And then we're going to hear all of the wonderful message from Reverend Steve. So, yeah.
Truly must be St. Patrick's Day, because it's two people have already time traveled on this stage, so I'm a little bit nervous here. We learn here that you can't just sit on your hands. You have to really put your intentions out there, and you can't answer everything. You can't pick every detail for yourself, but you got to be put your intentions out there and really put emotion into it. And some years back, I was kind of tied up in a little bit of knots, and a person said to me, actually a former minister here said, well, you spend most of your career doing everything. Maybe it's time to just be a little bit. And so this is sort of my observation from that time. I met a woman who was troubled, she could not find a way. She said, my life's become a struggle just to make it through the day. He said, I pray there's something better, but I guess it's just a dream. You know, I try so hard to get there, but I never find the mean. You know, it's hard to trust sometimes. It's harder to believe. But there's a time for us to do our work. A time for us to leave it to Spirit. When you know you've done your best, you got to trust the universal law. Let Spirit do the rest. You got to set it in motion, get out of the way. Fill it with emotion and let it play. Let it dance across the universe each day. You know we get what we believe. So when we're ready to receive, you gotta set it in motion, get out of the way. I met a man who was discouraged. He couldn't make his dream come true, though he never lacked the courage to do anything that he had to. But he lacked the understanding that some things can't be forced. You got to set your best intentions and then let nature take its course, because it's hard to trust sometimes. It's harder to believe that there's a time for us to do our work, a time for us to leave it to Spirit. When you know you've done your best, you got to trust the universal law. Let Spirit do the rest, and you got to set it in motion, get out of the way. Fill it with emotion and let it play. You gotta dance across the universe each day. You know we get what we believe. So when you're ready to receive, you gotta set it in motion, get out of the way. You know, I don't need to know your story to know that there's a light within you, to know that you will be all right if you will just let Spirit guide you. Tomorrow is another day, another chance, another dance. Just leave your worries on the shelf. You can't do it all yourself. I met the man who was discouraged and the woman who lost her way. She said, I think I've started to understand what you were trying to say. He said, I finally realized why nothing seemed to change. I tried everything I could think of except letting go of the reins. You're gonna set it in motion, get out of the way. Fill it with emotion and let it play. Let it dance across the universe each day. You know we get what we believe. But when you're ready to receive, you gotta set it in motion, get out of the way. Fill it with emotion and let it play. Let it dance across the universe each day. You know we get what we believe. When we're ready to receive, we got to set it in motion, get out of the way. Thank you.
Chip. Purple one down. Get this out of the way. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, huh? Wow, it's not only green in here, it's turning green outside. Have you seen the grass is greener on both sides. Well, our topic title this month is That's How We've Never Done It. Because sometimes, you know, people say, well, this is how we always have done it. We're going to stick to that way. But if we stick to that way, we get what we always got. So today's talk title is Tell Me Something Good. Tell me something. Just had to do that. So universe, tell me something good. You know, what happens when we're confronted by a situation where we can't really figure it out? You know, our rational mind, you know, puts it in a category, tries to figure out how to solve the problem, and then we find people who have been through the same problem and solved it themselves, so we start reaching out. We start trying to figure it out, don't we? We want to figure it out because it's taking our awareness away from what we really want to do. But it's possible that figuring it out is taking us away from our intuition. When we can relax and go, you know what? I'm not going to try to figure this out. Sometimes it's only then, when all of our problem-solving skills fall short, that we remember that there's a deeper intelligence within us. You know, that intuition, that spiritual connection? When we tap into that, things go smoothly, don't they? But we have to remember to do it. You know, it's always the last thing. You know, what you're looking for is always in the last place you're looking for it, because hopefully you stop looking for it after you find it. You know, I don't know. Ooh, that's hard to say. I don't know. But Spirit does. There is that within you that created you that knows exactly what needs to happen in every situation. Why don't we give it over more often? You know, as divine human beings, we're gifted with amazing intellectual tools for rationalizing, solving problem skills, aren't we? We've become so reliant on and infatuated with our intellect. So we, you know, try to figure things out. We want to figure it out. I want to do it myself. We need to let go of that. Can you? How does it feel? There may be some place in you going, no, I want to figure it out myself. You know, we've forgotten that we can tune into this deeper intelligence that we are. Our intellectual understanding is so trained to jump in and do it that we've forgotten our spiritual connection. When in this teaching, if what we can do is first go to spirit. When anything happens, go, okay, I'm going to prayer. This is anything that's going sideways is a call for prayer rather than a call for you to intellectually figure it out. See, it's up to us to release our need to figure it out and to invite the inner guidance to do it for us. Our individual human minds are part of a bigger mind, you know, but we've been given the ability to use our individual mind any way we want to. And you are welcome to try to figure it out as long as you want. Is there some things you haven't figured out for years? You know, our human thoughts are made of this divine substance and energy, the same thing that everything is made out of. And it is the very word of the divine, the word of God, the word of source energy. And we get to internalize it and customize it the way we want it to be. You know, the creative power and possibility that is our birthright is only limited by the size of the mold that we use to offer for the expression. So, are you going to the ocean with a thimble, with a bucket, with a large barrel? Or are you going with a pipeline? Metaphysically speaking. Are you tapped in? Are we bound to the scope of our previous experience and understanding? You know, a lot of times we think we can only go so far because that's as far as we got last time. So we're kind of shortfalling ourselves a little bit. Oh, I couldn't possibly do that. It's never worked for me before. And the universe always says, yes, let me show you how it's not going to work for you. And all of a sudden, all these things get in your way. But that still small voice within us whispers that we're more than we think we are. We are each a vehicle for spiritual knowledge to flow through. But it will only flow through to the degree that we believe that it works for us. You know, our life is Spirit's pet project. Your life is a dream that the divine is having. And we know Spirit always supports its projects, but it's up to us to cooperate with that ever-expanding good, to be part of it. You can play on your own if you'd like, but this is a team sport. We need to play together with the divine. By turning into the divine intelligence that lives within us, we are guided into greater thoughts. All of a sudden you have what they're calling now is the download. You know, the download where I didn't know yesterday, but I had a download and now I know. What happened in that time? Did some magical spiritual St. Patrick's dust fall into your coffee? Or was it just that it's time? Now's the time. Yesterday wasn't the time. I wish it was yesterday. No, it's now. Be here now. Don't flit off into the future somethingness, or don't play in the past. Be here now. It's challenging sometimes, isn't it, to be present? You know, we're so grateful for our ego's intellect, problem-solving skills, and we celebrate that inner gift. But at the same time, we need to find that divine intuitive sense. You know that feeling inside your stomach when you know you got it right? When you're like, I am on track, I'm in the zone, it's all working. I don't know, but Spirit knows. There comes a point when seeking to untangle any seemingly insolvable problem, when we are invited to surrender our intellectual struggles and allow a deeper divine intelligence to come forward, to come up from within us with this perfect solution. But sometimes we push it down. That inner intelligence operates on a very different level than the busy push and pull, plus and minus process of rational thinking. The world's greatest scientists and inventors have sought to access this direct inner knowingness, often reporting that breakthrough ideas were revealed in dreams or in semi-waking states of consciousness. Have you ever had that situation where you couldn't figure it out yesterday, but you had a dream about it and something came to you? Or even just like trying to figure something out on your computer and then just took a break and walked away and came back and saw it in a different light. That's what this is about. Time spent in our spiritual practices, doing meditation, spiritual mind treatment, can certainly bring us closer to the communion with our inner wisdom. But we must do the practice. You can't just say, well, I'll pray when there's a situation that needs prayer. If we were to pray it forward, what would that look like? One common element is the technique of the willingness to just relax. We are uptight, aren't we? Aren't we? You ever find yourself just like, I'm doing so much. I'm a list maker, and man, it's tiresome having to pull over and check things off my list and add things that I remembered or add things that I didn't remember. It's a lot of energy. We need to relax a little bit and let it go. One affirmation that I found helpful in establishing and surrendering is a receptive attitude. I don't know, but Spirit does. Or, this too is good, this too is God, and I demand to see the blessing in this right here and right now. Make a demand on the universe. It's okay to make a demand on the universe. Stomp your foot if you want to, but be careful because the universe stomps back, and when it does, it's going to be really neat how God works this out. It's going to be really neat because I have not got a clue in this moment, but I know God does. And when we're open and receptive to that energy, something powerful happens. I like to call them God winks. You ever had that experience of a God wink where you go, oh man, there it is. God's winking at you. The inner information that we're seeking can sometimes reveal itself through that still small voice, but we have to listen for it. Are you one of those people that goes, I should have listened to my intuition, boy. I knew I should, if I'd only listened. But it doesn't always work that way. Hindsight is always 20/20. But there comes a time, and through this teaching, I have found that we can develop that muscle of intuition by relying on it, by actually giving it tasks and duties. So what is a way that you can do that? Being still and knowing. Be still and know that you are the power. You are it. It is not out there somewhere, because it's out there everywhere. It is who and what you are. I like to say, Spirit, surprise me with a wonderful answer. I don't want to be surprised by a challenge. I want to know. And I want to know that I know when I know it. And I want to know it now. And the universe usually says, ha ha ha. We make plans and the infinite laughs. The infinite makes plans and I laugh. What? That's a good one. You want me to be a minister? What? Stranger things have happened, I guess. But when we can clarify the what and stay away from the how, we are on the side of the intuition. See, when we outline and say, I want this to happen and it's got to happen this way, the universe goes from this grand thing to only being able to happen in this sliver of your consciousness. So we need to open that up and go, you know what? I do not know how this is going to work, but I know it's going to work. I get the what, and God does the how. Source energy is waiting for us to let go of the reins. Now, don't let go while you're driving. Or maybe you just let go of your consciousness in driving the same way home. Just take yourself on a trip, man. So in conclusion, figuring it out. Don't try to figure it out anymore. It's already figured out. We just have to live it out. Just let it go, man. We have spent so much time holding on so closely to our lives that we have missed the journey. You don't want to miss the journey of this. I don't want to look back and go, I wish I would have looked out the window a little more instead of trying to figure it out. And there are situations that you just can't figure out. But you're still trying to, aren't you? That's what we do. This is why we need to retrain our minds to relax, to let go, to release. That's the fifth step in spiritual mind treatment. Let go and let God. I release this into the law, knowing it is already done. Not knowing how it's done, but knowing it's done. Your job is to know. And the universe says yes, and it will show you. But what's it going to take to get to that point? It's time to tell ourselves something good. What's your greatest yet to be? So it is. Amen. Good dog. Sit. So it's time for us to follow our teaching. Let's go within. So I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or take a soft focus on the flowers or the candles. Let's take a moment and remember who we are. There is a power that each one of us is. And there is a way that everything works. And when we get ourselves out of our own way, the divine circuits are flowing perfectly. Knowing that your body, being that temple of source energy, where the love resides, is moving all the right cells to the right places for the ultimate healing of your being. That in whatever situation you're working with, I know divine healing, divine guidance, and divine right action is happening in each and every situation right here and right now. For whatever it was that concerned you so much is now healed. There is a new day, and it is happening now. So we give great thanks for these healings and these revealings of the truth. For as we move into the healing energy, everything takes care of itself. Now, this doesn't mean that we don't try to be part of the positive energy. It means that we don't force anything to happen anymore. We allow love in every situation. So I give great thanks for that overflowing of love. So grateful for this teaching, for these prayers, and for the divine intuition that surges through each one of us and reminds us that there is an answer and we are it. So we let go. We release this word into the living, loving law of mind where it is already done, as we affirm it together by saying, so it is. Amen. Okay, it is time for our prosperity affirmation. So if you'd like to put your hand on your heart, we will recite this together. Giving freely shows the universe how abundant my life is. And as I give, I'm always receiving so much more back to me. And so it is. Chip?
Is a little song that's from one of our favorite
One of my favorites, Keb Mo. Hand it over. A little bit of blues here today. Coming out blue, adding some yellow, making some green today. There's my yellow right there. See? Woo!
If your problem won't go away,
don't go away.
and you're sad every day,
I'm so sad.
hand it over.
Hand it over.
Why don't you get on your knees and pray? If you're tired,
I'm so tired.
feel all alone,
All alone.
or you said got no home,
Got no home.
hand it over.
Get on your knees and pray.
Hand it over,
Hand it over.
hand it over.
Hand it over.
Give it up,
Hand it over.
give it over.
Give it over.
Hand it over.
Get on your knees and pray.
Well, ain't no mountain
Ain't no mountain
you can't climb,
you can't climb.
ain't no answer
Ain't no answer
you can't find.
Can't find.
Yeah, all you need
Get on your
is
knees
a hand to hold.
and hold.
It heal your body,
Feel your
help
body.
your soul.
Tell your soul.
And if the road
Ooh,
is dark, can't find your way,
can't find.
why not let the
way.
Spirit find the way?
Oh, right
Hand it over.
Get on your knees and pray.
Ain't no mountain
Ain't no mountain
can't climb,
can't climb.
ain't no answer.
Ain't no answer.
We can't find
can't find.
all you need. A hand to hold. It heal your body. Help your soul. So where the road is dark, can't find your way. Why not let Spirit light the way? Hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. Hand it over. Get on your knees and pray.
Oh, thank you, Chip and Bucky. Well, let's say a prayer for our offertory this morning. From the love of pure spiritual energy, these tithes and gifts have been collected. They are evidence of our faith, our belief, and our ability to manifest in this world of form. They do good work in this world, blessing the giver and receiver, allowing this, the Grants Pass Center for Spiritual Living, to be open and available for those who are choosing to remember who they are, and even for those who may not know it yet. And for that, this community thrives and is blessed. And so it is. Okay, well, let's stand up and sing our final song.
All right. Ready? The last one. There it is. This is called I Release and I Let Go. So you can release and let go. Go ahead.
Here we go. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Okay, and time for our benediction. So please repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening right now.
Something wonderful is happening right now.
It's happening in my mind, in my body,
In my body,
and in the body of my affairs. I think it, I feel it.
I feel it.
And I know it.
I know it.
Just the way that it is.
Just the way that it is.
And just the way that it is not.
And just the way it is not.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, God.
Have a great week, everybody.
I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.